What up, y'all? I'm back with another video, and I'm here to do a quick discussion to XXXTentacion's newest studio album, his second studio album. Question mark. What can I say about this album? What is it, like 18 tracks, 37 minutes, and uh, this is a real collection of songs. Honestly, like I feel like that's what this is more of. 17 felt more like an album. This feels just like a collection of songs, and I don't know why it's a question mark, but I'm just now thinking about it, and I'm like, maybe I'm sure it's not what his intentions were, but maybe he wanted people to walk away from this album going, huh? Like with the question, like I'm walking away from this album just like, why? Like 17, I actually defended that album. I actually liked that album. Y'all saw it was in my top 10. I said that it was a low quality album. It was like 6 to a 6.5 out of 10, but I actually really enjoyed like 7 out of the 11 tracks on here. And that's where I think X fucked up on here actually, because hold on. I think X fucked up because I liked like 7 tracks off of here, but the album was 18 minutes long, so I didn't even like half of the tracks on here, really. Um, I mean, I don't want. There are some bad tracks on here. Let me be honest. There are some bad tracks on here, but God, if it had been 11 tracks, I might have looked at this and been like, okay, but I don't know. I don't think I would have liked it as much as 17, but I feel like he really screwed himself with these 18 tracks on here. Let's go ahead and get right into this. First, I want to talk about the tracks that I have notes written for. If I can, yeah, it's right here. But I really only have notes for like 6 tracks, but I still remember so much of this album because let's start with the first track, introduction, instructions. Here, when he's talking about how you can listen to this album and how you can experience his genius, I was like, oh fuck X, that sounds kind of preachy. It kind of reminds me of how people felt about um was was the first track on 17 entitled something similar to that? Um, instructions, something like that. I mean, it just sounds preachy right there. You sound pretentious. Like, come on, X. I don't really care about Alone Part 3 or Moonlight. People really seem to like those tracks. Sad, the single to promote this album. I really like this track. I think it's something nice to just vibe to. I'm sad, I know, yeah, but just the hook. When I heard this the first time, I didn't know it was a single. I thought it was like fan made. So, the next track I want to talk about is track number 6, Floor 5-5. This is just distortion and fucking rage. That's what this shit is. It's going back to kind of old X, and it's weird to say old. No, old Triple X. I'm not gonna call him X. X is DMX. So it's like weird. It's like old Triple X. Like just older than him. Like before 17 even. Before kind of, what was it? Members Only, I think it was the title. Uh, but yeah, older X. That anime fan art X. Like the next track I want to talk about is track number 8, Infinity 888, featuring Joey Badass. Joey stole this for me. X was cool, but Joey X really showed you how you can rap on this track. And he's done that before with like Slipknot, and wasn't Look at Me, but it was the track in the music video after Look at Me. I forget what it was called, but yeah, Slipknot and tracks like this, X showing you like he can rap. He can be real ridiculous too, like Joey on this motherfucker. But it was kind of a lo-fi, but somehow upbeat beat on this track. I like the track Hope. It was kind of upbeat. The track number 17, Schizophrenia. That was like it was like thrash and mosh, like with like thrash metal and some mosh. I also liked uh, Cash, like triple cash sign with Matt Ox. Okay, look, I don't know what the dude's name is, but when I saw Matt Ox, I thought it was the dude who did You Can Wear My Sweatshirt or whatever. I Some 12-year-old kid, like, that's what I thought this was. Then I saw, I was like, oh, that dude who I know has a very high pitched voice, who's like 12 or 13, but I've never heard a full track from him. I mean, I saw the music video. I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? God dang. He just having fun on here, like, ooh. Fuck. Why you gotta hate on my crew? What the what is going on here? This album. Oh man. I like that track just because he was on there having fun, high pitched voice. That beat and just X what Triple X me and him. Oh. Oh, okay. Let me. I gotta get back to this discussion because the last track I want to talk about is track 10, "Pain Equals Best Friend," featuring Travis Barker. Travis Barker, drummer from Blink 182, who's been featured on well, he's worked with so many hip hop acts. It's it's like dang, like him and Mike Shinoda, Linkin Park, kind of. It's like the rock guys coming in, kind of like not punky but new metal. It's just it's unique in its own way, the kind of artist Travis Barker is and what he's done outside of Blink 182. Um, but yeah, Pain Equals Best Friend. This was acoustic guitar, which I really enjoyed. Go right into screamo with just Travis's amazing fucking drums, without question. Like, don't cry, it won't end. Pain will always be my friend. Like, I like that X. And I was kind of cautious. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of cautious getting to this album because I was like, do I even want to discuss? I wasn't gonna review it, but do I even want to discuss it? But I do. I wanted to. After a while, I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and do it. I was a little cautious, not just because um, the album, but just who Triple X is. Like, very fucked up person. I mean, there's some of it's alleged, but some of it he's been convicted of, and it's like, oh, well, some things he's been convicted of, but certain accusations um, have been proven, and some are still alleged. But it's like, yeah, this, like, fucking Triple X. Triple X is that weird artist because he's the one where you start to tip the scale. You like people say don't judge the art, don't judge the artist, but judge his art. Like don't judge the person, judge the artist. And I kind of agree with that, but at the same time, I've always felt like the fucking the artist, his platform to put his music out, express himself, it's just an extension of who he already is. So if you want to say don't judge the person, judge the artist, I kind of get where you're coming from, but at the same time, the artist is just an extension of who the person is. That's all it is. So, but yeah, honestly, like I said, just a discussion, no review. Just had to get this out there, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, no rating or anything, but I do think he really fucked himself making this shit 18 tracks long. If it had been like 7, I mean, if it had been 11, okay, but I still would have liked 17 better. But if you've heard this album, go ahead and let me know what you think about it in the comment section below, and what you think about just the discussion that what I discussed about the album. Hit the like button if you like this discussion and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you like the content that you see. Check the description so you can see my everything from social medias to everything. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.